Hey everybody, good afternoon, good afternoon. How are you today? Are you having a good one? Are you having a good day? I hope you are. I hope you're having the best day possible, or at least making the best of the day you're having. It could be real easy to be a negative Nelly. Oh yes it is. It could be a lot harder though to keep your positive outlook. Because sometimes the world will be like, oh gosh, another day, and you're just like, ugh. But you got to keep it up. You got this. You could do it. If I could do it, you could do it. Now, I'm going to tell you, I have my days where I have some massive struggles. And I'm like, you know what? How am I going to fucking make it today? And then I say to myself, you know what? Why don't I just worry about right now in this very moment? Forget being worried about later on today. Forget being worried about tomorrow. How about right now? Because my actions right now are going to help determine the outcome of what happens in the future. You know what else is hard? Love. When you're a person who has been brought up by narcissists, or if you're a person who's been abused or ritual abuse or whatever, it sometimes becomes hard to let people into your life. There could be genuine people around you who really love you for you. They accept you for you. They don't try to change you. And yet we find that sometimes we'll push them away. You know, it's true how they say the ones you love the most and the ones closest to you are the ones that you hurt the most. I think that's often true. And it's often true in the sense of those who want to love us. Sometimes we have a tendency to push them away. So we self-sabotage ourselves. Sometimes you gotta take a step back and look at people and not think that everybody wants to hurt you. Because oftentimes when you're a person who's been through a lot of abuse, you begin to become jaded and hardened, and you think that everybody in the world is like that, when they're not. Don't pass up blessings. Sometimes people come near you and you're like, hi, I love you. And you're like, or they're like, hi, I love you. And you're like, no, you don't. What do you want? You must want something from me. You can't possibly love me. You just want something from me. And that's not the case. See, people have to really catch themselves because, hold on a second, hold on. I just got a message, an important message. The place is there. That, they called. Okay. Okay. Sorry about that. I had to send a text message to my daughter because she was waiting for something. So look, don't push people away who love you. You know, don't automatically think that the people who are trying to be kind to you necessarily want something from you. Maybe they just want some of your time. Maybe they just want to be in your presence, and maybe it's not all. Damn, I got thrown off. Hold on, I'm gonna have to pause this because I keep getting messages coming in. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. I'm front too, but I'm back. So look, as I was saying, don't push people away from you just because they're kind. See, because that seems to be a tendency that happens with people who suffer from abuse or from narcissistic people, is they think that the world is kind of out to get them, not from paranoia, but from their own personal experiences in life, because it seems to be that people genuinely have been out to get them, meaning sabotaged their emotions or tried to manipulate them to do things that they want versus what's good for you and your soul. So that when you do come across cool ass people who really love you, it can become hard to differentiate. And that sometimes is difficult because the other person is genuinely trying to make an effort to get to know you and get near you, but they're coming up against your blocks and your walls. So don't push away your blessings. You know, Treat people with respect and compassion, and don't assume everyone out there is an asshole. There are a lot of assholes out there, trust me, but it doesn't mean that everybody is one. Like, I have people in my life, I have friends who genuinely love me for me and have been by my side through some of my crazier moments, but they never tried to judge me or change me. Although at times they did say, hey, Jode, you know, I think a better way to handle this might be if you take these steps instead. Just a suggestion. And if you need some help, I'm here. I'll help you along the way. See, they're not trying to change you. They're trying to help you grow. Don't stunt your own growth. Don't get in your own way. I say that because I have a tendency to oftentimes get in my own way. Don't self-sabotage. Stop self-sabotaging yourself. See, I do that too much. I don't want to say I think too little of myself, but at times I'll think too highly of other people and then I'm let down. But whose fault is that really? It's mine for having an expectation of how others should be. So don't push away love. Don't push away friendship. Don't push away family just because you're having a hard time coping with past traumas, because not everybody is the same. And if you want to change, the only way to make a change happen is internally. You got to put in the work. It takes time. It takes effort. It's hard. You're going to cry. You're going to be miserable. There's going to be times, but it'll pass. I'd rather cry and be miserable and learn a lesson and then be happy after versus living in constant misery. Woe is me. No, not woe is me, not woe is you. But don't self-sabotage. I'm learning true knowledge of self. I'm learning to love myself and comprehend and understand myself. Because as a person who's been abused in my life and brought up with narcissists, my sense of self was taken from me. I was told how to behave, not accepted for how I was. I was told, this is how you do it. This is what you're going to do. And if you don't do it the way I say, well, you're just a piece of shit loser. And when that's coming from a parent, oh, it could be devastating. But luckily, I still have my soul intact. I have my days where I'm not real happy. And like today, I'm not feeling my best. I still have this fucking earache. I have black shit coming out of my ear, which I looked up, so I'm assuming I have some type of an infection or something. So I'm gonna have to get that looked at. But I'm still going. I'm still chugging along, you guys. I'm still chugging along. So not really saying a whole lot other than don't push love away. Don't push opportunities away. Don't push you away from loving yourself. You are worthy of love. You are worthy of being happy. You're worthy of having your dreams come true, but you've got to put in the work. You got to make it happen. You have to be your own advocate, because nobody can advocate for you like you, because only you know how you feel, because, well, you live in your head. And when all the stuff runs out, all the distractions, all the music, all the games, all the sex, all the drugs, all the dancing, all the whatever distractions you have, when those pass, you've got to deal with you. Can you sit alone in a room with you quietly and enjoy yourself? That sounds like something I'd say to my child. If I walk away for a few minutes, can you keep yourself busy? It's not the way I meant it, but it was kind of funny. But anyways, love yourself. Have compassion on yourself. Be kind to others. Just because you love others and are kind doesn't make you a pushover. It doesn't make you weak. It doesn't make you naive. It makes you a compassionate human. Take care, you guys. I love you. Peace of my mind. Bye.
genetics, gematria with numbers and satanic relics, sorcery, celebrities, and the unknown, health, science, and art into minds unshown, from negative to positive, some young, some grown, lost in the wilderness, trying to find home, from the lies and the truth being spread in the earth. You are now being enlightened by Jody Southworth. Peace.